Over the recent years it's absolutely grown, it's flourished, and its flourish has brought so many people together, both the Scottish Football Association and grassroots football, which is a big one for us. And of course the clubs themselves, they've actually started to connect more than what they did in the past as well. So the Quality Mark programme is a big programme for the Scottish FA, and we're absolutely delighted in how it's moving forward.
We're pulling together a coach's guide, and that's to look at what sort of player do we want to leave West Dyke when they become 18. They've been with us for 12 years. What sort of player do we want to be associated with us? So hopefully this document will become a document that lets us share our ideas, brings together the vast experience throughout the club.
Before we opened the park, the kids would train approximately 1 hour per week, and a lot of that was down to affordability for the various teams. Most of the kids now train for at least 3 hours per week.
For the kids to really enhance on their ball skills, their technique and stuff like that, there's no better surface that they can get to do that. It's a fantastic facility.
This initiative started with over 35s Dundee West, trying to get the coaches involved. Not only that, try and get some of the parents involved as well, and bring the parents more involved into the club itself. And the biggest thing about playing over 35s again is the fact that it's keeping you active, it's keeping you healthy, and it gives you a massive confidence boost.
We're able to access funding, much more funding, as a community club and as merged clubs. In terms of the community, you've got one club, people know who it is. If we're going to do some charity work or work within the town, everyone knows who it is, and we're able to support, and be a good presence within the town. We've now got around 360 players within the club. They can come and train and play matches within a team. We're not worried about teams folding, we're not worried about numbers of players. It all works well, and that's got to be what it's about.
We're turning over a lot of money with something like 25 teams throughout the club, and turning over more than many small businesses make. Working with the chap from Deloitte has enabled many members to see a much better vision of how the club needs to be run, far away from the traditional we are a small football club to we're a small business that needs to look and do things in a professional way to build foundations for the future.
Where we are just now, they're at or near the sort of, the sort of worth levels, if you like, of deprivation. It's been sort of starved of investment in terms of sports facilities, etc. And we have been able to offer now a place where people can come, keep fit, enjoy themselves, network, and really we've got a big mantra which is keep the kids off the street, give the kids something to do.
Everything is Quality Mark, everything we try to do both off the field and with administration is all quality linked.
Credit to the volunteers, credit to the people within clubs that want to improve what they have. It's a partnership, and that's probably a key message from us, that our staff, our regional staff, the local authorities, the leisure trusts, McDonald's who put support in, and Sport Scotland, it's a partnership between all of those organisations and people to keep striving to move the game forward. So I just like to thank all of those people, and hopefully we can push on again in 2017.